The World Cup may be about 6 months away. There is a lot of build up to it because after 12 years, India are hosting the World Cup. It is a golden chance for India to ensure that they break their ICC jinx. Remember, ever since 2013, nearly a decade, India have not won a major ICC event. They have come in the knockouts quite a few times, but they have stumbled. So any kind of build-up that is there for the World Cup, it will have to be taken very seriously indeed. Yes, it is IPL, but IPL in a way, it is kind of a build-up to the World Cup anyways. You look at the form of the players, you look at the fitness of the players, you look at the consistency with which they are performing. But one question is there on each and every individual's mind. The Asia Cup standoff is forcing individuals to wonder, will Pakistan come to India for the World Cup? Because not coming for the World Cup is tantamount to ensuring that you are causing massive harm, not just for your cricketing reputation, but also for your financial status as well. Leaving that aside, where can India and Pakistan play in the World Cup of 2023? Apparently, there are 3 venues that have been shortlisted, but one venue might get the nod because of its sheer size. Yes. Now, according to a report in the Indian Express that has been there, 13 venues for the World Cup matches and the warm-up matches have been shortlisted by the BCCI. However, the official unveiling of the World Cup, when will it start, what are the venues, all that will come only after the IPL, potentially even after the World Test Championship final. 7 prime venues will host the World Cup games. There is going to be a 500 crore upgrade on all the stadiums, ease of access, better facilities, because in the past, Indian stadiums have been criticized for not having enough facilities. And it all came to light during the India versus Australia series. This 500 crore will be an upgradation of all the venues where the World Cup matches will happen. So, what are the venues? Remember these venues, folks. Out of that, 7 will host, other 6 will be for warm-up games. Nagpur, Bengaluru, Trivandrum, Mumbai, Delhi, Lucknow, Guwahati, Hyderabad, Kolkata, Rajkot, Indore, Bengaluru and Dharamshala. All these venues are going to host the World Cup warm-ups and the matches also. But the key question that everybody wants to ask, where will an India versus Pakistan encounter happen? Well, looking at this, there are 3 potential venues. The one here, the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad, the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium in Chepauk, and M. Chinnaswamy Stadium in Bengaluru. Remember, Pakistan have expressed security concerns over where they can play in India because in some venues they perceive it as a threat to their security as well. Remember, the last moment in the 2016 World T20, the match from Dharamshala was relocated to Kolkata. Now, Pakistan in the reports have stated that Pakistan is comfortable playing in Chennai and Kolkata because they feel secure there as well. So, M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, Narendra Modi Stadium or the Chinnaswamy Stadium, where will the India versus Pakistan match happen? If reports are to be believed, because of the sheer size of the Narendra Modi Stadium and the capacity of over 1 lakh, India versus Pakistan most likely will happen at the Narendra Modi Stadium. Those are the latest reports that are coming in. So when is the day of the India versus Pakistan match? You don't know. But in all likelihood, we know that the Narendra Modi Stadium in Ahmedabad will host the India versus Pakistan encounter. It is one of the blockbuster clashes of the World Cup. Bigger the match, bigger the stadium with a bigger capacity. Hard luck for maybe Chennai and Bengaluru. But remember, Chennai and Bengaluru could still host very important games, because the Indian cricket team management has requested the BCCI with certain things. So as I had mentioned, Pakistan could play in Ahmedabad, Chennai and Bangalore, because in all these 3 venues, India versus Pakistan could happen in Ahmedabad. The remainder of Pakistan's games could happen in Chennai and Bengaluru. The BCCI apparently, they had sought the Indian team management's preference for the venues. The BCCI has asked the Indian team management, where do you want to play the matches? It was applicable to all the countries except against Pakistan. That's the clincher. So the BCCI has told the team management where would you want to play, and the team management has come up with a very, very interesting take on it. Actually, if you look at it, the Indian team has requested the BCCI to play the Sena countries, South Africa, England, New Zealand and Australia, in very, very spin-friendly conditions. Spin-friendly conditions, does it ring a bell? Because in the past, if you look at it, spin-friendly conditions have kind of backfired against India. You look at Indore, you look at in the past Pune, even in the recent series, except Chennai was a slow, low pitch, yet India lost that series. So it is going to be a very interesting take, and believe me, if Chennai doesn't get the India versus Pakistan game, then India versus Australia, all likelihood they may play the match at Chennai. Remember, India versus Australia in Chennai has always been a classic. Look at the 87 World Cup where Australia won by 1 run. Look at the 86 tide test. It happened at Chepauk. Bangladesh. Now Bangladesh is another team that will be having a lot of their fans coming over. In order for the fans to have logistical support and that there's not much of travel issues, BCCI has reportedly said that Bangladesh could play most of their games at the Eden Gardens in Kolkata and Barsapara in Guwahati. These are the two venues where fans will have ease of access. Yes, Bangladesh could play some games away, but most of their games could be centered around Kolkata and Guwahati. Now, when will the World Cup begin? Reportedly, it will begin on October 5. And remember, around the Diwali blockbuster time itself, the festival season, we could have India versus Pakistan because you would want to capitalize on the maximum views at that point in time. So, the key points in this is India versus Pakistan in the World Cup might happen at the Narendra Modi Stadium. India versus Australia and India versus the Sena countries will happen in spin-friendly venues. Where will that be? It's anybody's guess, but many are stating that India versus Australia might happen at Chepauk. If that happens, well, then India will have to be really, really careful as well. So the World Cup, as I had said, 6 months away, preparations are on in full swing. And one hopes that the 500 crore upgrade that the BCCI has promised, it ensures fans from all the countries get cleaner, better access to all the facilities that will be available in stadiums. Indian cricket needs a major upgrade. The time for the 2023 World Cup, it is now that you present not just the best pitches, but also the best stadiums in the world. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live. And don't forget, we are on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.